Pleasant day to all of you. My name is Franzyn. In this video, we're going to talk about the Philippines' most underrated yet glorious traditional arts. Oh, I just remembered our project in arts. Remember? We were instructed to create a traditional
What
arts.
is a traditional art?
What?
Seriously?
I seriously don't know what a traditional art is.
Just how old are you? Traditional art is a living reflection of our world.
Oh, it's an outlet of expression, experience, and dreams.
So what? I don't know and I don't care.
What?
How sure are you that I'm the only one who's completely unaware with traditional arts?
Well then, if that's true,
Then how can we share the word? It's too disturbing that a person, old or young, is not aware and does not care for art.
Who cares?
it's a representation of us. It's even a national identity. Without it, you will lose yourself. We're telling the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Well then, care to enlighten me more? That was long, but I admit that was enriching on my part. So tell me, how do we inform others?
Social media. The Philippines is such a beautiful country full of wonders that never fails to amaze everyone. It's beautiful enough that many Filipinos transform what they see to a remarkable masterpiece, making the art in the Philippines popular across the world. Whether it's a simple group of women doing the laundry in the streams, or a struggling fisherman waiting for his first catch, there are so many artworks in the Philippines that tell stories we fail to see. So when asked what is traditional art and why it is important to the painter and to society, what can we say?
Well, traditional art possesses the skills and knowledge of traditional artists, which are passed down from masters to apprentices over many generations, making them an integral part of the culture of a specific group of people.
From folk music, famous sculpture in the Philippines, to weaving, carving, folk performing arts, folk literature, ornament, pottery, and to other artistic expressions of traditional culture.
Those are only some examples of traditional arts. These are crafts that cover a wide range, from stone building to pottery, basket making, quilling, beadwork, wood carving, and more.
Additionally, each island, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao has its own distinctive style of traditional art to show the Philippine culture. Whether it is a grandma reciting a story told to her by her mother, a fiddler sharing a tune, or a craftsman carving a lure.
Traditional arts provides a shared experience for the community. Values and belief systems are often embedded in these art forms and passed down through generations. As such, they form a common language through which we can engage the various communities that make up our society.
It includes works in raw materials such as extract from trees, fruits, and vegetables.
Therefore, traditional arts are the do-it-yourself arts, originally practiced to serve a useful purpose, like quilts and labor songs.
Hence, we must remember that traditional arts play a very important role in preserving the culture and traditions of our country.
They are concrete evidences of our rich traditional art, skills, and talents, as well as the Filipinos' way of life and history.
Now that we know some information about Indigenous art, let us ask some students on how they can help preserve and promote Indigenous art against the threats of globalization and modernization. Now, let's hands for interviewees. Sir, can I interview briefly?
Okay,
Okay, what's your name?
Edrick.
Okay, Edrick. How can you help preserve and promote Indigenous art against the threats of globalization and modernization?
One of the possible ways on how to help preserve and promote Indigenous art is by creating platforms like posting in social media about awareness, posters, slogans, and also upload some videos on YouTube so that viewers could visualize more of our aims. Another way is that we can conduct seminars about passing important information and knowledge to younger generations on how they can help you and be part of the group in preserving traditional art. Aside from that, we can also conduct programs that contain different traditional practices and works. Its purpose is not only to raise their awareness to help the country, but also to develop their creativity skills in making different kinds of artworks. With these ways, we can help preserve and promote indigenous arts. We must now take action so that we can avoid the culture from being completely forgotten because of modernization and globalization.
Nice answer. Thank you. How about you? What's your name firstly?
Janelle.
Okay, Janelle. How can you help preserve and promote Indigenous art against the threats of globalization and modernization?
For me, the first step in finding a solution is to start with ourselves. If we accept and are proud of our indigenous art, it will be much simpler to educate people about the benefits of living in a native society. As a second method of preserving and promoting indigenous art, the younger generation should be encouraged to start adapting their Asian practices whenever possible to prevent their extinction. Third, both governmental and non-governmental organizations should cooperate to promote and honor each nation's indigenous arts and practices. This would help protect our indigenous art from the risk posed by modernization and globalization.
Thank you for our last interview with today. Hi sir, what's your name? May I interview you? Just a short interview.
Okay, sure, I'm Isaiah. What's the question?
How can you help preserve and promote Indigenous art against the threats of globalization and modernization?
Spread awareness. Indigenous people traditionally develop a set of conservation measures that are passed down from one generation to the next, as far as I'm aware. And as a result, they should be seen as the best people to preserve indigenous arts. Government must also help to protect indigenous people and their art. This must be the top priority because art is our culture and it serves as our identity.
Thank you!
That's all for our vlog. I hope you learned something from us. Till the next time, thank you for watching.